Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 3. We're in the Dank Crypt. And we need to do a little investigation.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
Gale, this is for you.
So subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
With haste.
Oh, can we actually turn this brazier on? Or are we too far away? Can't reach. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, what do we have in here?
A chained up book in a long abandoned temple.
Book of the Dead Gods. What the heck? Let's lockpick this sucker. Yay. What's it say? Use thieves' tools. The names of dead gods, most of them unfamiliar and unpronounceable, fill the pages of this ancient tome. Several entries on the last page have been stricken through. The final three thoroughly enough to be completely illegible. Secrets of the Sundering. One inspiration gain. So inspirations can be used to allow you to re-roll, which is a really awesome thing. It's especially awesome when I'm not sneezing my brains out. Okay, so it's an inspiration. There's a sarcophagus. Look at that. Oh, and then there's soul coins and ringmail armor. Okay.
Never seen a coin like this before. Most peculiar.
Yes, it is. And I think these coins can power infernal engines, and I think that's going to have to do with the particular companion we get later. Now, the ringmail armor, I think that's worse than what we're wearing, but we're going to check it out anyway. Yeah, because there's no AC bonus from dexterity. So if you put this on... Oh. So this is interesting. Oh, because we don't have a dexterity bonus. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So it's just a matter of what you want to look like. Okay. Yeah, because we don't have any dexterity bonus. Yay. There's nothing else in here of consequence. Oh, but he's heavy. So give to Lazelle. Lazelle, the person who's... Yeah, she's 101 now. Right about the time you start getting really heavy,
Waste a step.
you find a place to start selling your stuff. Oh, do you have a cantrip, Gale?
Your desire.
Is this a cantrip? Evocation cantrip. Can you light that? You can. Oh, you're my brand new friend. Look at you. Oh, that's awesome. Wait a minute. That one didn't work. Oh, it's not going to light for me. It's a candelabra, and there's a chest back here. It's just got some junk in it. There's another one back there. Turn it on, bud. These guys... Oh, and there's a heavy key. Okay. I'm unsatisfied that you couldn't light that up. Oh, disappointing. Let's go over to this side. What about that one? That one started. Maybe it couldn't because they're too close together. I remember that being an issue in the Neverwinter Nights 2 engine, actually. So there is just this place down here where there's nothing going on, and I assume something wants to come out of the water and eat you there, maybe. So we got lights turned on because it's fun.
Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Jurgle. There's a plaque. What's the plaque say?
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Yeah, okay. Perception failed. Get everybody else up here and make their rolls.
That's curious.
Yes, it is. How much trouble do we want to get into today? Would you look at that? Uh-oh. It's our friends, the undead. Okay.
Something just woke up down here.
Yes, it did. It woke up all right. Okay. Who's there?
Let
Gale?
them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
It can be. We're going to hope it is. Gale, actually, yeah, move in there. Like that. Shadowheart. Get in here. Now, where is... Let's see. This is what we need to do with you. Open this up. What do you have? Produce flame. Turn undead. Yes. Okay.
Swift and lethal.
I don't know if it's wise to move you in here just yet, but I'm going to. Get in here. Come on, you guys. Make your run over here. Gonna get you all clustered up. Here they come. The creaky bones, we can hear them. He's the closest one. Uh-oh. That guy's got a ray of frost from there, though. Okay. I want to come in here. And then, let's see, how do we want to do concentration this time? I'm going to do one on you, and you, and you. Okay. That works for me. And then, what is this? Divine. It gains advantage for 2 turns, so we want to wait to use that. Gains advantage against undead. Okay, Lizelle, here's what I want you to do. Gale. Fog cloud. Because here's what I want. I want them... There. I want them to be forced to come inside. I don't want them to just see. Good. Force them in here. Alright, Lizelle, just stay hot and ready. They're coming. You're gonna get a turn undead when they show up. They're gonna be like, what the hell? How do we get in there? You gotta dash through it. Nowhere for you to shoot for me from long range, huh, punks? You better bring it. Okay. You're just gonna stay there. Are they just gonna stay there? Oh, maybe they will. Shadowheart, cast Shield of Faith on me. Oh, they're really just gonna stay there. Oh, that's funny. Okay. They're not gonna do anything. So, Wow, they're really gonna stay there. I did not think that was gonna happen. How long does that spell last, Gale? You better shut it off then. Level 1 spot. Yeah. They're gonna come right on in here. You better grab it. Okay. There's not much you can do, sister. Well, no, there isn't much you can do. Shadowheart, same thing. These guys, they were gonna wait. They're not coming in there. That was hilarious. Oh yeah, going for my mage, aren't you? See, that's why I'm glad I put the mage armor on. Okay, well then, we're here. What can we do? So this is gain advantage on attack rolls against undead. Yeah, that's what I want. And it jumps us up to 88 versus 65. That's great. Oh god, he's got a lot of hit points, doesn't he? Okay. What does your turn undead actually do? The condition ends up taking damage. Pray to turn all undead that you can see. Okay. Click to confirm. Turned, and this one saved. Okay. Not enough resources. You can push him, though. There we go. I wanted him away from my mage. Okay, Lizelle. These guys are turned. Oh, wow, and you've got huge numbers to hit them. Oh, man. Feels like we should go over there and clobber these guys then. Like that. It's action surge. Okay. Move over here. Possible to daze them, but I don't think they can be dazed. I missed anyways. What'd I miss by? Because I rolled a 4. Alright, you can do... Topple. Yeah, that's not going to happen. He's at disadvantage. Target is too close. Now try it. Actually, let's do this. Notable features, there are none. Okay. I thought maybe he might be more vulnerable to fire, but it doesn't say that, so you can hit him with fire, you can hit him with this. Let's go with the force. Not when you're missing. Not at 65% when you're missing. I thought I killed that guy. What in the heck? Ray of Frost on Gale misses. I got nice advantage on that guy though, don't I? Pommel strike, lacerate, but he can't bleed, he's undead. Okay. Question is, can you daze him? Let's find out. Oh, critical hit and knocked him out. Whoa. Really? Haha, you missed me. Okay, Lizelle. He's got 1 hit point left. Somebody else can deal with that. I feel like it's more important that you go get these 2 guys. Let's do... You can't quite do it, can you? Both of these guys are chumps. Come down here. Yeah, let's leave him there. Not enough movement speed. Can you leap over him to there? Can you get close? Can't cast spells, you're silenced. I just need to be able to smack this thing. There we go. That works. Alright. Gale, can you force blast this thing? Tried fire and it didn't work. What was that? Was that a 95% chance to hit or whatever? It couldn't have been. Gale got hit by the ray of frost. Okay. A little extra range there. I'm at 95% to hit that guy. And I hit him, but he ain't dead. Opportunity attack. You're going nowhere. Oh, he did get away though. 9 damage. Lizelle, you want to go finish him off? Or Gale? Let's go with her first. Will it? With 1 hit, she gets that guy. Gale, long range. Use your zappy. 95%.
Want to surrender their valuables,
Go.
even after death.
Doink.
Enough time wasted.
Rising from the dead just to
Battle
protect some
awaits.
dusty old baubles.
Excellent.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
1 sarcophagus, yes. Entombed warrior. Oh, never mind. Who's next up on the list? You're at 63. Sister, it's you. Because Lizelle's starting to get a little crowded.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
I got you, camp here. Heavy chest, what's in it? This thing, Amulet of Lost Voices. Speak with the Dead, a level 3 necromancy spell. Honestly, that just seems like something a paladin should have. Who do we have here? The mummy in the coffin. Would you look at that?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
This guy's voice is really good for this character, and the only way it could have been better is if Max von Sydow was still alive and could have done it, because he would have been the perfect voice for that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, quite the question. What's the reason for it? What manner of undead are you to ask such a question?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
I mean, doesn't it totally seem like somebody channeling Max von Sydow to do that voice? Oh my gosh, Max was the best. Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
That depends on the virtue of the life that is lived.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
So Withers is your person who handles your respec. For 100 gold, you can respec your class and grab new feats and things of that nature. And the mod that I'm using that grants you a feat at every 2 levels instead of every 4, you can install that at any point in time, and all you need to do is go speak to Withers and respec, and you'll get those new feats. So if you're in the middle of a playthrough and you say, man, I'd really like to have 2 feats, a feat every 2 levels instead of every 4, but I'm in the middle of a playthrough, go ahead, install the mod, go see Withers. It totally works. That's what I did on my first playthrough. I was playing it and I was having a really good time, but I just felt like my builds were a little limited. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try this mod out. And it was wonderful because it just worked. Oh, and you will get an error And when you start up the game, it'll say, I have found mismatched data sets. Don't sweat it. Just click on through and play. All right, now, perception rolls. Let's see about our characters. What governs perception? I'm curious. I think is it intelligence? Improve spellcasting for wizards, because he's got a high intelligence.
Like its will be done.
I'm going to look and find out. Perception is a wisdom skill, so it makes sense that we should do it with her. So what I'm going to do in this case is pop a little guidance on her. Then we're going to quick save the game. And the reason is because we want her to be successful at these perception checks.
Best avoid that trap.
Yep. Now you can disarm those, but we don't have a disarm toolkit.
Best avoid that trap.
And a bunch of people's perceptions failed. And that one,
Just as I expected.
yeah. So what we're gonna do is un-G everybody here.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
There's one right there in the center. I really like the way they did this because you can kind of just automatically tell where they are based on the way the floors are designed and stuff, and I love that. It brings back this real Indiana Jones vibe, right?
Take heed.
Yep.
I see a trap.
So Gail's gonna come over here now. Shadowheart, now that she knows where some of these traps are, grabs another one of those coins. A couple more items there.
Best avoid that trap.
Yep. Now, can you disarm? No disarm toolkit available. How are we going to do this? Can I just try it anyway? I'm just going to have her open it then.
Best avoid that trap.
Entering turn-based mode. Heavy objects can be placed over vents to stop anything dangerous from exploding, which is really, really useful. And that's what I wanted. I wanted her to take those things.
Onward. Ever onward.
Yeah. Everybody else can stay where they're at. And the environment's going to go off. It's totally fine. And then we're going to G up and get out of here. We took the key from Gale that he picked up. And we're out here where we were at the beginning of the game. Yay. So, there we go. And we're going to fast travel. You just grab the map, actually, and we're going to go to roadside cliffs. You cannot fast travel in turn-based mode. Oh, right. So we just have to exit turn-based mode. Now that we're outside the immediate threat, go to the roadside cliffs.
This way.
And there we are. Yeah, we want to go this way. So, that is that tomb. And you end up with a pretty nice little stabby stick there. Yeah. Stabby stick. And it's this. The Watcher's Guide. It's a versatile, which means it can be used one-handed or two-handed. It's a spear, and if you miss the target, then you get to True Strike, which basically gives you advantage on the next roll. So it's alright if you want to use a spear, but I'd rather have her use her wisdom score, so that's why she's going to keep using this big honkin' staff. So way over here, we're going to engage in the next little fun bit of combat. How many spells? She has no spells
I
left.
hear shouting up ahead.
Yeah.
check it out.
No, we're
Be
not.
careful.
We're going to camp. And the reason for that is because we need to get our spells back. We need spells. So. What do we have? Gale and Gale. What the hell is this? Gale, what are you doing? Be with you.
Be with you in a moment.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Neat trick.
Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
Yeah, the damn tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
I see. Well, long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
I was trying to do exactly that, and then you were playing your duplicitous game.
How much farther can I go?
Training dummy there. Wow. Cool. What is this? Traveler's chest. Have we not looted this thing yet? I thought we did. Oh, look. There's stuff in here. Peculiar clothing chest. Yes. So, there is this. The peculiar clothing. Bewildering adventurers pack. Open. Take all. Open. And take all of that. So there's the Cape of the Red Prince. Well, that's fun. The Bicorn of the Sea Beast. Mask of the Shapeshifter. Wow. What does that do? We're going to find out. Peculiar clothing chest. There's nothing else in it. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Oh, it forced me to move some stuff around here. Bicorn of the Sea Beast. What? It's one. Put this stuff back. All right. Let's grab some Z's, shall we? All the foods. Camp supplies. 7, 5, 3, 20. I need 5 more. Yay! And there's our friend. You know what he's doing? He's skulking away to go feed. Vampire that he is. Alright, now we can go engage. Oh, so, yeah. What is that spell here? So my stuff. What about shapeshift? Magically change all aspects of your appearance. Oh wow, I can change disguise self, femme, strong, tiefling. Oh wow, so this will give you all of the ones in here. Tiefling. Wow. Masculine elf. Really? You're joking me. Or you can leave that on, I guess, then you could go. Whoa! I'm no longer an orc. That's... okay, that's trippy. I guess, if you were a little concerned about looking like an orc. but wanting all the benefits of being an orc. We're gonna go like this, and here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna bless the 3 warriors right now. You, and you, and you. And Shadowheart. Put that on me, darling. Where am I? Right there? You want to be on this hill.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
It's ugly.
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
Those guys have really good form for archers. I'm impressed with the goblin training. Very impressed with the goblin training. You're fighting now, buddy.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! Then suffer its sting.
I love it. I love it. Will is great. He's the person I tend to have in my party instead of Gale. But now that Gale has the bolt, might be changing my opinion about that. I like Will's character though.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Honestly, I would almost rather have Will and Gale than Shadowheart. So let's see. You get to go. What do you want to do here? What would you say you do here? Man, I can see. Okay. Yeah, why don't you move up here and see how many people you can put to sleep? Because that would probably be huge. What about this guy? That's 17 hit points. And you can do him. And you can do her. Nail it. Oh, brilliant. Love it. And he's gonna crit that guy sleeping, man. Oh, nice. Still only got him for 3 points, though. Uh-oh, greasing us. You greased us? Uh-oh, and then she hit me for 8, and he hit me for 3. What the hell? Okay. Lazelle, we have a problem. Can you jump down here and get this guy? That's what I'm talking about. Smack him around, will you? Oh, did we lose concentration? Oh, we did, and so now we're no longer blessed. Rats. Okay. Alright, well. There's not much you can do. Dang it. I need those attacks. You're gonna have to change. Let's see. Let's have you move over here. I need bless on people. I need the bonuses. I need bless. So you're gonna have to change your spellage. There we go. Sister, that's as good as you can do. That puts me at 75% to hit her. I like that. Let's try that. God, really? There's another critical miss. Man. Ugly. We're missing like crazy. She's like, I'm gonna get some range. Ooh, and she got the crit. She got to critically hit him. Zevlor, he takes that guy out way up there. Nice. Oh. So far, we're a little bit losing here. Okay, so this is link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning and deal an additional 1d12 lightning damage each turn by activating it. I like that plan right there. Where do you have to go to do that? You can't just do that from here? Where can you jump to, my friend? Can you jump? I don't want you to jump on that. You're going to fall your butt down. Can you climb out the end of this tree? Nope. Dang it, we're going to fall down if we do that. You can't hit him from there? No. I really want to hit him. Alright, I'm going to jump there. Dang it. I knew that was going to happen, but I had to try it. Dang it. Now he's further away. Son of a gun. Right there. Ooh. Sister. Nice. That is excellent work. In your case, I'm not sure what to do here for you. Wait a minute. Let's go to me first. 75% chance to hit. Or you can try to pommel strike her first and then hit her. Yep, because that makes it easier to hit her. Now she's at 85% chance. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good choice. So you can jump down right there. This guy's a 6'9" and you're at 70% to hit him. Then smack him. Brother. If it's not an 85% chance to hit, we're not hitting. Ooh. She's going after Lizelle. How many hit points does that thing have? Oh, it's almost dead. And so is that. Nope, that's the goblin boss. Okay, if you can get up, I got a plan for you. You want a goblin boss? The goblin boss? 75%, you're 90 there, or him. 85, he's a bugbear. Do it. Okay, there you go. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Yeah, we'll keep that connection going. Did she die? Oh, she did. We couldn't save her. Sorry. Dang. Oh. What'd she roll that time? She missed by rolling a 3. Could we roll something besides a 2 and a 3 and a 1? Jesus. It's really bad. Get over there. Pommel strike this clown. There we go. Lizelle is a beast. You, sister, want to smack this guy or... Oh, see, choices. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could bane these guys. Up to 3 creatures receive -1 d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws, and it's a charisma save. And I'm sure they don't have great charisma. He's got a 9. He's got a 10. We could bane him or we could shoot him. And at 60% and 55%, I think I'd rather bane him. So... Oh, target's too far. Okay, then we are shooting. Let's see. What did she roll? She rolled a 6.
Survival is all that matters.
I know. Okay, can you get down here
One day I'll catch a break.
without falling down? One day I'll catch a break, he says. Yeah, that would be great. I can't. None of this is long range stuff, so I gotta make a move. Zevalor, who are you gonna shoot at? Him, and he misses. This guy up here, Aridin, he's okay. He healed himself. Probably a good thing. See, that's why I wanted to bane those guys. Yeah. So, if not activated each turn, the arc dissipates. Another 7 points for that guy. I like it. I'm gonna kill this bugbear. Did he just try to throw at Gale? He misses Shadowheart. Oh. Shadowheart might be able to kill him. 60% for 3 points. Another critical. Oh my god. Okay.
I will ascend.
Well, let's see. Where am I? Can I get over there and hurt that guy? Yes, I can. Alright, what is this? That does damage from fiends and undeads. Don't really care about that, so we're just going to take a swing. He's dead. The bugbear is dead. Excellent. Alright. Lizelle, come do what you do. Lacerate this guy. Now he's bleeding. Will, what are you doing? You gotta be attacking this guy, right? There we go.
Inside, all of you, more may follow. Open the gate.
Open the gates, he says. All right.
Damn vermin.
Damn vermin. Well, that went pretty smoothly, though. Oh, let's see. Who's Gale? What are you at? Oh, you have plenty of room. You are this turn's looter. Lots of blood. Oh, and here we go. We'll talk about those gloves here in a second.
Let's explore.
Let's not. Oh, what is this? A javelin. Goblin tracker. Now we got plenty of stuff to sell. Talk about these gloves that he got. The gloves of power, Absolute's Bane. On a melee hit, possibly inflict minus 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. But this is the thing. Blessed by Priestess Gut, these gauntlets provide additional aid to any who bear the Absolute's mark upon their flesh. If you don't have the Absolute's mark when you put these gloves on, then every time you attack, you will also get the Bane. You will also get a minus 1d4 penalty to your attack rolls and saving throws. But once you get the mark, then these gloves become really nice to have. And there are other pieces of gear in the game that also work with your absolute mark. So I don't think there's any, I haven't been able to find any confirmation at all that there's any kind of significant advantage to not getting the mark. It basically looks like a tattoo. And some people have finished the game and been like, no, it's great. You got extra loot from it. Some people have suggested that there's something going on with the worms in your head and it makes you more susceptible to certain other people, but I haven't found any kind of confirmation on that at all. So I've grabbed the mark in my other game and I fully intend to grab it in this game as well. What's this rejection letter? She's lived every other time, so I didn't know about this. A letter stamped with the bright seal of Ensor's Finest and Adventuring Guild based in Baldur's Gate. Citizen Ramira, we received your application with interest and noted your experience in the field with great enthusiasm. However, your letter's repeated reference to pay and bounty indicate motivations perhaps at odds with those of the Finest. We are sure you would make a fine addition to any adventuring guild and wish you luck in finding one more compatible with your own particular priorities. It sounds very rejection lettery, doesn't it? It's very well written. Somebody who has been rejected a lot wrote that. short rest to heal everybody. So now we are here in the Druid Grove.
You led them to our door! There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
And now I look like an elf. This is amazing. Druid. Those goblins didn't take any prisoners.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. I need a 15. That ain't happening. Oh, are we gonna get enough bonuses? Barely. That's awesome. This really makes you feel like you're playing the tabletop version.
There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
I love his voice actor too, Aridin. I mean, that's just the voice actors in this game are fantastic.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
And I am Jadruk.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
The ritual. Is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Then I will endeavor to do just that. While I raid your pantry. Casual sandals.
Should mind my step.
So down here is our first little trader.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Well, I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
Well, what are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Bits and bobs. So he's got a couple of items in here. This one is actually kind of really nice. Rain Dancer. It's an uncommon quarterstaff and it creates rain. I really like it. I want to have it.
That doesn't matter.
But first we're going to sell a bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to sell a bunch of stuff and then we'll come back here. Okay, we did manage to buy that.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Not what I said.
that quarterstaff. The reason is because these characters only have so much gold to use that they can give you, so you can't really just sell everything. So what you have to do is exchange sometimes for things that you want. So we're gonna give the rain dancer to her, and then we saved a few of these extra things. Gale, let's see, did he? It says he can already level up. He's a wizard level 3. He gains 2 spells from his whole dang list here. Okay. Well, I think we're going to want Find Familiar. Let's do that. I want to see how that works. He's got a bunch of other ones. Let's stop and take a look here. What the heck do we want to get? Or better yet, you know what? We'll do this later. Because, like, there's a scroll of enlarge.
Looking ahead.
There are various scrolls that he can memorize. What's he got for scrolls? I'm going to give these to my main character because he'll be using them later. So he's got Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement, Scroll of Burning Hands, Scroll of Enlarge. This is a... Now, can I do this cast spell?
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Learn Wizard level 2 low. Oh, that's cool. Okay. He's got a Scroll of Protection from good. Okay. That's cool. Anyway, her, we bought this for, the Rain Dancer. It's a quarterstaff, but it can do the rain spell. So the nice thing about that is then she doesn't need to have this in her book. She can grab something else that's like protection from good and evil or sanctuary, which is really handy to have. A lot of things in the game require double clicks, so I start to get used to having to double click, like double clicking on your character stuff, but these are only single clicks and then you're done. So convenient. Yeah, we'll do him and imminent. Does that mean everybody else is really close? They are. They're really close to making a level. All right. This is going to be fun.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's hells. We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
She's incredibly cute for a demon.
That's fine too.
For a tiefling. Well, you should all stay. A single blade could make all the difference. Let's see if we can beat a 10. Barely.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
So there they are. And now we're going to go meet our next
Die if I met
companion.
a relic reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to...
Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
I get the half-orc option there. That's funny. Good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes. And we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Huh. Hunting in the hells. Dangerous territory. Who is she?
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Well, let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
He is a really cool character.
A splendid plan.
I really love his voice actor. I'm really looking forward to building him out with the extra feats. So it's very cool. This guy too.
Watching me. The waiting's getting to me. I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two.
The Tiefling kids. Well, be strong and watch over your kin. In trust, there is victory.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Me too. Well then, there is much to do here in this place. We might as well go take care of her right now. Let's go in here.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
She's trying to get shot.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
Well, the problem with Detect Thoughts is that I get a -1 from Wisdom. Let's see. This won't avenge Canaan. It won't change anything. Go Paladin.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Well, because if she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Fun.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
What do you got for me there, Gale? Okay. Gale's conversation may be about something else here. Which, if it is, what are our options? Few. Okay.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Yeah, rather important. All right. Go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
I see. Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm gonna need details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Well, where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger.
You may just have to go hungry then.
Or great cost.
Yeah. So instead of making cash off of my hard-won magical items, I'm going to have to feed them to you? I see. And at the end of all of that, I lose a valuable artifact. I see no upside in this for me. I don't. All right. We'll be on his good side, though.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises.
You're not getting those gloves off me. And it'll say on it, Gale can absorb the magics, destroying the item. It says that on a lot of different items. He can absorb that, for instance, on this spear. That's the only other thing we have right now that he can do. Want to get everybody a level, though, if we can, but...
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither.
Really?
It's too late to make friends warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who is this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Well, an all-powerful god. You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Not a chance. You can rot.
So Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. Oh, you.
Oh yeah, and everybody leveled up. Yay.
Cages are boring.
Cool. Now there's a backside to this that'll take you around to this little hut where everything is red and is locked and you're not supposed to be there. We're going to deal with that a little bit later. So I think this is an appropriate time to end the episode. We're not really an elf until our next long rest. That'll be fun. We'll level everybody up and then we'll continue forth. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know what you're playing, if you're playing the game, what your classes are, what kind of fun you're having with it, and I will see you next time. Until then, the goblin can suck eggs. I'll see you all later. Happy gaming, everyone.